You're listening to the Goon Hour, rated number 1 for worst podcasts on the internet. Thank you and enjoy.
Tell me about your dad's dream again.
My dad's dream?
You said something about your dad having a dream.
No.
Okay, I kind of blacked out for a second because I was kind of doing everything, trying to. Can you tell that whole story again, please?
No, it's a really good idea.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to say it on there just yet.
Gotcha.
Listen, hold on. Just wait. Can I just hold space real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to try something. What's up, Sammy?
What's going on, Nate?
Nothing much, dude. Just fucking chilling on this beautiful Friday night. Getting to work, recording some songs, recording some podcasts. Doing the damn thing, bruh.
Fuck yeah. What were we talking about earlier? I feel like we had an interesting conversation. I think kind of just...
Oh, I know what it is. It was...
Say it.
We were talking about how we're in a transitionary period for the English language.
Yeah, because we often say a lot of brain rot words.
Definitely.
And for some reason, I know what they mean half the time.
Yeah, because we were watching like a video where it was like Skyrim people.
Yeah.
And they were like, "On God, you are the Sigma from the Hellshire." And we were just like,
"Oh,
yeah.
frick, Stormcuck? The Sigma of Windhelm? You're the leader of the fucking Smigbellion." On God.
And we were tripping out.
I was fucking dude. It's great.
Yeah. We were tripping out because we were like, you were like, "Did you understand that?" And I was like, 100%.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Bro," and you even, interestingly, you said that you compared it to how in Shakespeare times the human language was, or the English language was evolving like crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what you were comparing?
Yeah. Because there was a moment when like English wasn't English; it was like Anglish. And it sounded stupid. It sounded like what a baby would say. Be like, "Hashkin Gagurgan, he's kind of in the Yorkshire sauce."
Yes.
Over here in the road inside, right? You could hate water drinking. I don't know if you ever play The Sims or if you ever like The Sims. They talk in like some made up language.
Yeah, I've heard it.
But it's like
I haven't played it though.
Yeah, it's they got their own language that they made for The Sims.
Dude, that's so funny.
They call it Simish. And then I lost track. Sorry, English. Then Shakespeare came along, and I was like, guys, stop. And then everybody was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, this is way better than what the fuck we were saying before." But now we're in a moment when it's changing again.
Yeah, definitely. And I brought up the point where I was watching this journalist in Mexico about she covers like the cartel news and stuff, but she's from Canada, so she speaks English like us. But she was like, she had said and then the cartel did this with the president. I mean, be fucking for real. I was like, bro, like that's our kind of like little slangish, sly little slang talk is becoming like the status quo.
Interesting.
That's what I've noticed. Like more people that we see in powers of position, not position of power, but more like just like the common folk that isn't like necessarily the youngest person in the room, kind of pushes that language.
Eventually we're going to be getting, presidents who had YouTube channels. We're eventually going to get a president one day that has an account, maybe uploaded, maybe viewed, maybe liked a few videos that were kind of strange.
Exactly.
We're going to have a president that has a social media presence. They're developing right now. They're among us.
Yes.
At this moment. We don't know who's going to be president in the next 20 years.
Dude, that's
but
true.
It's going to be fucking funny. It's going to be kind of sick, honestly.
It's going to be funny.
But we're going to have to wait a while because we have to wait until the old generation dies out first.
To where like our generation is really pushing.
We got to wait until they're done sucking blood out of babies' necks. Taking their life energy. That's what we need to be careful from that.
Damn, dude.
Am I right?
I agree, bro. Have you seen those pictures where it's like when you're 60 years old and the doctor's telling you have a terrible disease, and he's like, it's like the doctor taking the AirPod out, and he's all like, "Yeah, bro, on God, you're pretty cooked, low key."
I've seen that video. I know.
Fuck.
That. I think the original was like some kid who did that.
Yeah.
It was like some 13-year-old kid who came up with that idea. And like I saw that original video, I was like, "This is fucking great, dude."
Dude, that's
doing a good job.
That's so funny, huh?
I left a comment on that video too. I was like, "You're doing good, man."
That's funny, dude. Dude, I love that fucking that 100 emoji chain on you.
Thanks. It's kind of iconic, actually. it's really iconic for some reason.
Dude, we were, for the viewers, we were in this really Mexican store, like where
bean down, dude. Bean down and beaned up.
Yeah, like we're like the Gen X stores. Shout out Gen X, bro. That's where I get all my pro clubs and shit.
Yeah.
But you bought that at the pro club store, at the Gen X store.
I bought. Okay, I did not buy these clothes.
Didn't you buy that pro club?
I got a different shirt.
Oh, is
this
that
a different shirt?
That's not a pro club?
Yeah, it is actually. Never mind. But I bought it off of Amazon.
Oh, you bought the pro club from Amazon?
Yeah.
Dude, Sammy wear pro club now, y'all. Sammy moved to the West Coast and bought the Pro Cleasy, homeboy.
Yep.
Dude, I would love to be sponsored by Pro Club, dude. Oh my freaking god.
Okay, real question.
Iconic.
Who do you think would be our first sponsor? Like, realistically, after watching our content, after knowing what we do, who do you think would come to us?
Quesada's night or comedy. Hold on, wait. Quesada's comedy club.
Okay, I was thinking more like Raycon or
Oh,
Raid
I know what
Shadow
you mean.
Legends.
Okay.
I was thinking like, maybe fucking.
Maybe it's Ray J's headphones. What are they? Is
Who
that
the fuck is Ray J?
Ray J was that porn star that fucked Kim Kardashian? That's how she got all famous. Remember?
I don't watch Kim Kardashian.
You don't watch Kim Kardashian porn?
I don't watch Kimmy Kardashian.
You don't watch Kim porn?
No.
No, but he's a singer, first of all, but he did a sex tape with her, and then that blew up, and then that's how Kim Kardashian got famous.
Right.
But now Ray J is out there with fucking like his own headphones.
We should be. I think I would like to be sponsored by Soulja Boy, and his fucking his Game Hill consoles.
Yes, dude.
We are sponsored by Soulja Boy Game Hill consoles.
Do it again.
Goon Hour and Young Igloo sponsored by Soulja Boy Game Hill. Held. I can't even say.
Dude,
say
you know
that
what's
in a
you know
straight
what's
face, bro.
you know what's so funny about Soulja Boy is that he's like, he has like the most clout, but it feels like he doesn't, because he constantly says he does have it. Because you know how he's like, I'm the first internet rapper. I made this. I did that. I made this.
He
happen.
He was the first that I remember.
Yeah.
That like really stuck out to like really deep internet culture.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because like that shit went everywhere.
Yeah,
it was in everyone's YouTube channel. It was on everyone's fucking playlist. I heard it everywhere.
Yeah, that was a
so
time.
he permeated in the culture, just like how Ice. No, I'm in Vanilla Ice. Kind of like inserted himself into the 90s.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Soulja Boy inserted himself into the 2000s.
Well, the 2010s. Or when did that song come out? Was it 2000s?
I think it was late 2000s.
It was either late 2000s
we were in elementary, so I think.
Yeah, you're right, dude. It must have been like 08. Fucking let's put it up here and pretend like we know.
I know that only because we did a talent show and they played that song.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, at Heights?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Like some kid, I don't remember who he was.
That little Heights culture was pretty interesting, huh? Hold on. Let me stop you right there. Just give me a second to remind you of a few things, okay?
Okay.
Dude, so looking back at it, like the little neighborhood you grew up in, like the Sun Streets, there was like a little like network of people like Xavier, Ashlyn, Ashlyn Slowbone, fucking Xavier Solis.
I only remember fucking Xavier, bro.
And then there was that kid Mario.
Yeah, he came and went.
And then Peyton lived up there, I think.
Was he?
No. I'm just listing people we went to school with, but it's just interesting like how like there was like I remember you like playing and like there's like a little kid ecosystem, and you guys went to Heights.
I definitely remember that too, because I was there. Like any chance I got, I would hang out with those guys, and we would go like in the desert, and then we would play in this little ditch area that's kind of like a canyon. We treat it like a canyon. Yeah. We called it a fort. It was rad as fuck.
You guys built it too, huh?
No, we just it was natural.
I thought you guys put like a little roof of like sticks there.
We got a pallet.
Oh, that's still lit though.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And yeah, we would all go to Heights. The Heights is an elementary school I went to. In case you want to dox me further, go ahead, go to Heights, do whatever you want there.
They tore it down.
They rebuilt it. They made a whole new, better place. From what I've been told, I never been to that school.
I just drove by it when I'm there in town.
But I hated that school.
Why?
I just didn't like it. I just did not really care about school when I was a kid.
Yeah, you didn't care about school at all.
There was something about it that really just did not sit right with me. It was a smell almost.
I've heard about that. Like Heights did smell like shit.
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know if it's like the mold. If there was mold, maybe like traveled, got in my brain, made me stupid. That's
your theory.
Yeah, but that's just a theory. A game.
I was just about to say that. No, bro, but
yeah, Heights. No, I didn't care for it.
Dude, that's interesting, man. It's interesting how like in our hometown there was like different like pockets of like ecosystems and neighborhoods. You know how?
Yeah.
Because like I had a few little ecosystems I was tapped in with. I was a Walkertown kid.
Do you think Alamogordo is one community or many communities?
Oh, bro, you want to get into this?
I do. Because talk about... Alamo likes to talk about the community, but really it just feels like everyone's out for themselves over there. Is that wrong for me to say?
Yeah. I think that was your experience. Because you were always kind of like a lone wolf, and the side character type of guy.
Pretty much.
A few side characters here and there.
Yeah.
But I would say that's not exactly it. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. And this is something I've observed during my time, kind of doing the archival research and doing like the Chihuahuita projects I've been working on and stuff, and just kind of reflecting on the dynamic of Alamo. But here's what I'll say. It's almost like there's like a community. It's like there's two communities. There's a community of people who had been there for like multi generations, like deep, like my mom and my grandma, and people that are kind of embedded in the town. Mm-hmm. I'll say like a lot of the Hispanic families, and then there's like kind of like another culture where it's like all the Air Force people and all the people from like West Texas that come and kind of have their own thing. And but there's not really a whole lot of intersecting across, because there's like people in Alamo, when I describe certain things that I grew up with or things that like I saw and observed and feel about our town, they're like, I have no idea. I had no idea about that. I couldn't understand that perspective that you're talking about. And same with me with them. Like there's a lot of outsiders, there's a lot of transplants, and then there's families that have been there for a long time, which we're from. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I would say there's just made like two main communities that don't really interact too much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not gonna get like what's a good example? Fuck, dude, you're not gonna understand any of these. But like you're not gonna have like Marco Salcido and like the French brothers fucking chilling together. You know what I mean? So it's not that there's one community. There's like two ecosystems That's what I would say. That was a really long-winded answer to say that, but
Okay.
does that make sense?
I get you.
Am I making sense or no?
I think you're getting it. I think I'm getting it.
Yeah, so like there's like a group of transplants, people who aren't from there, and then there's like people who have been there for a long time, like families that have kind of embedded in itself in Alamo, like planted some real roots, and then there's like the people that just kind of filter through.
What do you think the future of Alamo looks like?
Fuck, dude. The future of Alamo Gordo.
Alamo's our hometown. By
Realistically, it's not gonna look too different from what it is now. In the, let's say, the next 10 years, just to put a time frame on it.
Sure.
Because Alamo always evolves really slow. Alamo towns in New Mexico don't evolve at like the same rate that like Phoenix would, or fucking El Paso even.
Of course.
But yeah, so I don't think it's gonna look any different in 10 years. A big deal is the base. So whatever happens with the base is, fuck, dude, that's a loaded question. What do you think the next 10 years of, or what do you think the future of Alamo is?
Yeah, I think it's what you said. Pretty much, it's gonna be stagnant. Hopefully, nothing changes. Because usually, if something changes in Alamo, it's not always a good thing.
Really? What's an example of that you've seen in your life?
Damn, you put me on the hot seat already. Never mind. I retract that statement.
You know what I mean?
I mean, what good change could happen to Alamo? That could happen. Because I can't think of anything either.
You know what I want to see?
What's that?
I want to see a renaissance of people, of Hispanic families and people that grew up there. I want us to learn about ourselves in the context of the Chihuahuita research that I'm doing.
Okay.
I want there to be a bigger emphasis on the significance of our day-to-day lives, because I feel like people don't realize how significant and like historical and profound the present is. That's why, like, when I ask people to tell me about their lives, or I write songs about people in our community, they're just like, it's like news to them that their story matters. So I think I want us to know, my peers, my family in Alamogordo and Otero County as a whole, that our lives are profound and we have a lot to offer in the realm of storytelling.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I would say, bro. I need to figure out a way how to articulate that a little bit better, because this is a real, that whole concept is a really passionate subject for me. Yeah, I want us to be self-aware, and I want there to be a renaissance within our culture of the multi-generational Hispanic families in Otero County, Alamogordo, Tularosa, La Luz.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I see. But shit, dude, how do you like Phoenix these days, bro?
I fuck with it.
You like Phoenix? You've been in Phoenix for a long time, son.
I've been in for about 6 years now.
That's crazy, dude. Remember when you first moved out here?
That was such a different experience.
Take me through the Snake Bro story.
Okay. I had a friend. His name was... we met in the Air Force. And... yeah, he was kind of like my second friend I made when I first came here. I met him in some fucking... I met him in the day room that the base has, that everyone just kind of goes in, chills at, and drinks. And I don't know what it was. He was just kind of cool with me, you know.
Is this the light skinned fool, the black fool?
He's not black. He's
it's the one that owns the snakes.
It's the one that owns the snakes.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't own snakes anymore. I don't know what he does.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. Anyway, we started drinking because I had turned 21, and I was like, oh, I can do this now. So I was just doing nothing but drinking, and then he said, yo, take some of these fucking shooters of like the moonshine. It was like bottles of moonshine, like the flavored ones. I was like, fuck yes, dude. Take like 5 of those. I'm solid. Then he has the bright idea to invite me and 5 of the bros to eat fucking Korean barbecue. And then I'm like, this is gonna be the best fucking time I have. And I'm like, that's like the first like 3 months I arrive in Phoenix.
Damn. So
the tone is immediately great.
Flavored moonshine and Korean barbecue.
Yeah,
that's the way to your heart.
No, but he was cool to hang out with. You know, he was funny. You know, he laughed at my jokes too. But when it came to living with him, that's a different story. Because little did I know, the guy he has a temper.
Really?
Has some anger issues.
Really?
Yeah. And it first dawned on me the day we're moving, when I get a little flustered because like they're not moving in a pace that I think they could be better. I was like, dude, do it like this so we can get the fuck out of here, you know? Took offense to that. He kind of just looked at me, really gave him like a he was like really upset that I was slightly upset at him. So he gave me like the finger, like the knife hand and whatnot. I was like, bro,
what do you mean with the knife hand?
He wasn't a knife hand, no, but he was up in my face.
Already?
Yeah, that I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Clearly he's upset too.
Yeah.
But I never address it.
Really, dude?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
The reason why he was moving out of that old place I was helping him move at was he wanted to get more snakes.
Oh yeah, you missed this part. So this guy had a lot of...
he had a snake.
Okay.
He wanted to get more. But the guy who owned the house said no for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Cuz the fuck you need more than one snake. Honestly. I get it's his thing and he likes snakes. But also it's a living thing and they stink.
Yeah, dude.
So address that as the main priority first.
So he wanted so
he wanted more snakes, which I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. Cuz the idea was he was going to get the master bedroom so he can put the snakes in his room. But that didn't end up happening. We ended up putting the snakes in the living room and in the dining area too.
That's crazy. So you just lived in a house with like a bunch of snakes?
Yeah, for about a whole fucking year. It wasn't just a whole snakes too. It started getting worse. He started getting more animals.
Oh my God.
He got a dog. He got fucking sugar gliders. He got fucking ferrets. He was gonna get a fucking cat, but he got scammed $900 because he thought he was getting a cat that was being shipped to him.
The fuck?
I know.
This guy was crazy, huh?
Yeah.
So it's just you, some snake bros.
Me, a snake bro, and another dude who's calmer, very chill. I had no issues with him. Only issue I had was he was super passive and just did not get involved with anything. That was a discussion. Like he just did not care about the whole situation at all. Like
in a moment of like a heated moment, or just in general.
Just in general. Like even if we're in a heated moment, he didn't really put anything into it. You know. Like I was kind of up against the wall with this guy half the time. Now with the snake bro. So I was like, all right, fine, whatever.
So you were in a moment where you had some tension with the snake bro.
Yeah, of course, because we got into, like, there were some things that he did that annoyed me, and then I'm sure I did some things that annoyed him too. But like he would get really mad if you questioned him about certain things.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, people are crazy. People are weird, dude.
The thing I hated too is every time he would like, when it came around time to feed the snakes,
Yeah.
he would get rats, obviously, to feed the snakes. You know, because that's what they eat. You know, I was like, okay, that's fine. But the fucking idiot then just left the rats in the box, knowing that they're rats and they can eat almost anything. Rats get out of the cardboard boxes every single time they're left alone. Every time they're left alone, we have a fucking rat on the loose. I couldn't emphasize this more. It's like, dude, put the rats in a fucking cage.
Yeah, or put them in like a fucking something.
Or feed them now. You have the rat. What are you gonna do with? You didn't feed it now.
What if he was like a werewolf and he just had to eat all those?
He didn't though.
No,
he left him alone.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude,
fucking animals got out almost all the time, dude.
Dude, you got to turn this into a stand-up bit.
I probably will, but let me talk about this also too. His fucking mom also lived like across the street.
What?
Not across the street. Let me say that one more time. She lived 5 miles.
Still.
Yeah. Her stepdad and half sister, they used to live in some state north. Then they decided to move because they actually used to be in Phoenix. They actually used to live in Phoenix, this old family. So they moved back. They've got an amazing house. It's big as fuck. They have a pool.
Is this the one in Tucson?
No.
Didn't you go to this house?
It's a different house. I went to a lot of his family events. I really hope he doesn't watch this podcast. I really hope he just doesn't watch this shit. He's gonna be fucking pissed.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
You can't do all that shit and then just like be mad when someone talks about it.
Like, his family was cool, but like he would get into these arguments with his mom, dude, and they would yell at each other super fucking loud.
Damn. That's fucking awkward.
Yeah.
And you would be there?
Yeah, I'd be in my fucking room, bro.
Oh, you're in your room?
Yeah, this was... Dude, they would come and visit the house every weekend. Kid included.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I would be pissed. Dang, so hold on. Let me paint a picture just so we can kind of put everything into a package here.
Yeah.
So, you lived in a house where there was multiple snakes, ferrets, the sugar gliders, like the flying rodents, right?
They wouldn't... Okay.
But hold on. So, and then there was like a dog and then rats on the loose. And then the mom would come over and get in screaming matches with your roommate.
Let me add to some context to that. All these animals, they didn't all live together within the same time period. They would come in phases.
Okay.
So... we would get the snakes,
okay.
Then we would get the dog. The dog would stay further with us, but then eventually he would get another dog on top of that.
Oh.
Then he would get sugar gliders, have them for a number of months, then move on to ferrets. But what was always consistent was the snakes, and that number varied too.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy as fuck. And didn't you say a snake got out?
Snake got out. Well, we had a bunch of snakes got out, bro. First fucking week we're there, first day a snake gets out, and then he's spending...
Put the mic.
He is spending like the whole 2 weeks trying to find this one snake that got out that we've never found.
That's bullshit.
Guaranteed that snake died. Inside the house somewhere.
That's crazy as fuck.
Or is living on and eating mice underneath the floor. If so, he's a fucking king.
What if he opened up an old box and you found it? It was here.
It was with me this whole time. That'd be kind of epic. But no, we would, yeah. And we got into this one argument. Okay, so this is kind of funny. We got into this one argument about the discussion of a length of a fictional blade from The Lord of the Rings. I was trying to explain to him that, like, Bilbo's sword sting was actually a dagger for elves. And he's like, no, it's a sword. I'm like, look, bro, to an elf, it's a dagger, though. And he just couldn't handle it. He fucking, like, he stormed off, and then under his breath, he called me stupid. And so after that, I was like, that's about a wrap there.
So you guys got in a fight over a Lord of the Rings
bro.
weapon?
Yeah, bro. And you know, I wouldn't even be in it if he just wasn't that aggro.
Yeah, dude.
If he didn't go aggro on me, I probably wouldn't reciprocate it.
That's true.
No, he was funny. Like, when I left the house, like, we were better that way. Like, we did hang out a few more times after that. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, dude, living with someone really changes the whole dynamic.
Yeah, it does. And then it was funny because I went back there, and then without me, the whole place was just a fucking mess.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, even worse?
Yeah. It smelled like, I mean, it probably had always smelled like garbage, even when I was there. But, like, when I went back there, things were different. There was a black guy living there. There was a trans person living there. It was a whole fucking circus. You got one black guy who is in love with heavy metal and plays a bunch of metal shreds, but only does one chord every single time. You got a guy who owns snakes and other exotic animals. You got another black guy who plays nothing but Pokemon. And then you have a person transitioning from male to female. It was a crazy house.
That's a whole lot, bro.
Yeah. I broke down and I was like, this is not healthy for me. I got drunk. I stormed out. It was raining. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's good, man. Those breakthroughs are necessary, dude.
Yeah. I almost fucking I crashed out hard. Yeah, I was like, sucks.
And then
then after that, I fucking, yeah.
Where did you go when you crashed out?
I called my tech sergeant. I was like, yo, you need to pick me up, man. This is not looking good. Called him up. He was like, what's going on? I was like, dude, a whole bunch of nonsense right now. Really? Yeah, he let me crash at his place. I got warm. And then, you know, after that, I went to my truck. Just told him, yeah, this ain't working out, dude. And then we dipped. Johnny helped me with that, too.
Mm-hmm. What a good friend Johnny is. Johnny's a good guy, man.
He's cool. I like him.
That's crazy. See, because, like, it's funny because, like there was, when you look at someone's life, there's eras. You know, there was like us as kids, and then we split off, and you were in Ohio.
Yeah. And
then you were in basic training, and then Phoenix, and then within Phoenix, there's all these little sub fucking plots, you know, all these little sub seasons where like you're at the Snake Bros house, you move here, you're in
I wouldn't even consider the Snake Bro house to be its own season. I consider like the period when I was like doing my most drinking.
Oh, like that's a whole season.
Yeah, that's a whole era of my life right there.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, okay. So
that's because when I stopped, that's when things got different.
Yeah.
That's when I put more effort into YouTube.
Really?
That's when things twisted. That's when things turned.
That's so cool. I'm so proud of you, bro.
I appreciate that.
Like, in all fucking seriousness, man.
But yeah, I get what you said. Yeah, like I can give you the rundown, like where my eras were, like after high school.
What were your start from your life. What was
my life?
Yeah.
Okay, so Texas, then I want to say early New Mexican era, then middle school to high school. No, just middle school would be its own thing. Then high school, then Ohio. Then when I started, like going into basic training, all the way up to when I turned 21. Then from 21 to whenever I stopped drinking, and then from Young Igloo show to when I left the Air Force, and then currently now.
Nice, dude. I'd say you're low-key probably in one of your best eras.
This is a good start right here.
This is a very good start.
Yeah, I got out of the military, by the way.
Yeah, fuck the
I
US.
got out as a good boy. I didn't. I got out.
Yeah,
I got out.
Yeah, he went in there with the fucking "Make America Great" hat again, and he fucking rubbed it on his balls.
I
And
got
threw it on
out.
his flight chief's desk and said, "Fuck the Air Force."
Yep, I got out there.
That's what you did, huh?
Got out there, barely got out there. I call it that.
No, I'm just kidding, bro.
Nah, it was alright.
Yeah. You left it correct, bro. You did your time.
Yeah. Didn't leave it like most how other weirdos would leave it. I know this one kid who got in trouble for underage drinking.
Damn.
And he had to go to our version of AAA, but it's a lot more strict, where if you get caught drinking again, you get kicked out of the Air Force. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Is it true that that in the Air Force, if you cheat on your wife, like it's a big old deal?
It is a big deal.
Really?
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of that going on still, though, huh?
There is, yeah, tons of that.
So what happens if like you're in the Air Force and you cheat on your wife?
I don't really know. I think. See, I think the rule is if you, if it's another airman. If both of you are airmen and you cheat on your airman wife for someone else and she finds out, then that can cause a whole
So
mess
it's
of
only
trouble.
if it's a gay thing, or is it like an airman?
Airman means airwoman too.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, so okay, that sounds stupid. It's not called airwoman. It's called airman.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's not two dudes. But I think how it works is that the severity of it is if you're an airman and you cheat on your civilian wife, civilian husband, you don't get in as trouble. But if you're cheating on your airman wife or husband, and you also happen to be an airman, that it could be a more serious consequence.
Oh,
because they can go to their chain command and report your ass.
What? That's crazy.
A civilian, they can go and report to your chain of command if they know where to go. But if you're smart and you don't tell your civilian spouse anything, then you can kind of get away with it. Mm-hmm. That's how I interpret it. I never met anyone who cheated on their spouse. That's all. That is mostly just me secondhand guessing. So do not take that as facts.
Dude, you know nothing about the Air Force, huh?
No, I know some things. I just don't know about like what your consequences are in cheating. I know certain other things, like you like a DUI. Like that's super common. People get those all the time. I never got one. That's common as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
But I can tell you what happens. There's a thing called an Article 15.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like a step below a court-martial, which is a much more serious offense. But an Article 15 is like, you don't want to get that because that can tack on a lot of punishments.
Really,
Yeah.
dude?
Because an Article 15, you can pretty much do whatever punishment you want to an airman if you're getting one. Like, could be reduce of pay, demotion, even separation too. Like
What the
all
fuck?
those, yeah.
Damn, dude.
We go through like different tiers of paperwork.
What's your
that's, like,
favorite drug?
Caffeine.
Caffeine.
Yeah.
Nice.
And also hella fentanyl. Love that shit. Nah, I don't do that.
I'm gonna clip that fucking Young Igloo loves fentanyl.
Every time we say that phrase, Young Igloo loves fentanyl. You gotta do that.
It's funny because it's that, like, that's not even how you smoke fentanyl, but it's just funny still.
Yeah, just
Dude, Yeah, so caffeine's your favorite drug?
Yes. What was I
Come
saying?
on, dog. Give me a real drug.
All right. Fucking Prozac. Anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? God damn it, Nathan. You made me lose my train of thought. I had a good conversation going. You fucking whore.
What's your favorite cuss word?
Is Patrick in?
No, he's not. Yes, he is. Imagine.
In case you guys don't know. I don't know. My favorite one, I can't... If I'm being completely 100% realistic, obviously I can't say it. But it has a level of nuance that is so potent. It's not the N-word, by the way. That's not my favorite word. I don't like that word. I don't think it's racist. No one should use it ever.
No one should use it ever. Oh, fuck. That's fucking great.
What's the worst place you want to be?
Fuck, dude. That's a great fucking question. Probably like Russia or Prague or fucking any like country that's cold and like it's just not as fucking vibrant as the culture.
I would hate it right now if I was in Gaza.
Well, that would suck, bro. Dude, have you seen that picture?
That was so unnecessary,
dude,
too. All right, guys, that was Goon Hour.
Episode, I don't know.
Episode 5. That's honestly how we should end the episode right there.
You should kiss your ears. Try to kiss your ears real quick.
I can't do it.
Look at my kick. Are you hungry?
No. Well, maybe.
There you go, buddy. Dude, this is a
I turn water into wine, this be true alchemy. Shout out Art Green and every member on my team. I could tell you lost steam, but to me it ain't a thing. Shit isn't over till the Gordy thought seen. Power up